Hey everybody, JitteryJay here. Welcome to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Today we're checking out Ren again. This one is Money Game Part 3. We're going to jump straight into this. This is a long one, but first, of course, as always, we're going to hit the like and subscribe buttons on the original video. That is the important part to show support to the artist. To that effect, all of Ren's links, as well as a link to the original video, will be in the description below, so you can go check them out on the socials. I really enjoyed the first two money games, so I'm figuring this one's going to be the same. But like I said, this is a long one, so let me get this turned on, and we're going to jump straight into this. I noticed he's at a piano this time, which is weird because the thumbnail showed showed the guy sitting in a chair with the guitar again. So I don't know if he's still in this one or if it's just a piano. That's Ren. You can tell by the rings. Had my headphones up just a little too loud. Sorry. I was saying that's Ren. You can tell by the rings. Uh, Pretty sure that's his hand. Those are his rings. Anyway. Hmm. Okay, so he can't see through it. It looks thin enough to see through. I was wondering if he could see through it. I thought that was him.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends.
Ooh. Sounds like his dad's pushing him and pushing him and pushing him through all this shit. First he tells him he's got to grow up faster than it should be. And then, so the money's the means of all ends, so he's pushing him to work harder and harder. That's what it seems like. I like the storytelling though. The storytelling is fantastic.
In a sense, his daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns.
That's a good lesson. It's a pertinent lesson that everyone should learn. This world don't give a damn about nobody. You have to work for what you want, and yeah, go for the things you want. Because this world's not going to give shit to you. I like that sentiment right there.
This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23.
Ooh, I like that. If you manipulate the data, the lie will sell itself. How often? Ooh. I was gonna say, how relevant is that today? Oh my god, all over the place. But anyway.
Obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 30.
It's like you can't do enough to please him, you know? It's like driving him and driving him and driving him because he's trying to do enough to please his dad, and there's no pleasing him. There's yeah, some people there's no pleasing them at all, and that's what it sounds like.
You're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even
Like,
in
nothing's
second
good
place.
enough.
31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
You got a tracker on him, a blind eye from the police inside his pocket. Yeah.
Inside of his pocket.
That or one of his closest associates is working with the police. I get where he's coming from.
35, he gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again.
Fuck. Oh, I mean, damn. It's like he spiraled because his father passed and he could never do anything to please him. Or could never do anything good enough to please him. You know what I mean? And he's still driven by those words. By his dad's words, even though his dad's not around anymore. That's what's causing the downward spiral. This is good. This is really good.
And one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
No, that's what I said. Fuck.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Call the music.
It's got the point. It's a version of all of us because we're all stuck in the same game. You know what I mean? Money runs the world. It runs everything. Unfortunately.
Fame. Call the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed.
Right?
Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution? Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the...
Ooh, I like that analogy. Parasites inside a petri dish. I like that. Yeah.
Survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface, then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father. It's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Did it? I guess so. Okay. Man, that was. It's a powerful message, you know. Start to finish, it's all about greed. You know what I mean? Starts with the gimme, gimme, mine, and that's when it starts, and then it just continues. But he had his father pushing him the whole time, and saying nothing was ever good enough for him. Uh, so it's like it kind of pushed him into the life that he was leading in a way, because he kept trying to get richer and richer to prove himself to his father. And then once his father passed, he spiraled out of control. So it's like I said, it's damn good storytelling for one. Uh, Very powerful song. I give it that. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this in the comments. Let me know what else I need to check out, and I will get there as soon as I can. if you're still here and you haven't done so yet, I'd like to ask you to hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps out with the channel, and it's really appreciated. That being said, that is just about going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this with me, and I hope to see you on the next one. I love you guys. Peace. Hey guys, make sure to check out one of my other videos right here at JitteryJay.